Welcome to The Dogs Are Good Again. Today I'm joined by comedian, dog groomer, entrepreneur,
yes,
Jess Rona.
Hello.
Hello,
Thank
Jess.
you so much for having me again.
Of course. If you were unaware, Jess is an excellent follow on social media.
Oh, bless you.
It's true. It's true.
You're so nice.
Jess, do you like dogs in ties?
Yes,
Do you like dogs in positions of authority?
I do.
I think you're going to like today's episode. We will be discussing dog mayors. All about them. There's more than you think.
This is a very important discussion, and I'm honored to have it.
Yeah. Well, we're also joined by perhaps the most famous of all dog mayors, and that's Mayor Max III.
I'm so excited.
And he arrived in his own
Vehicle.
mobile.
Yeah.
Like it's branded.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a fun one.
There's a thing on the top of the car that says Mayor Max on it, and it just spreads joy.
Let's just say if you're going down the highway, you would not be able to miss
The Mayor Max mobile.
the Mayor Max
Mobile.
Oh, that looks like a good dog. That's a good dog. Yeah, that looks like a good dog.
All right. Well, Jess,
Tell me.
please join me in welcoming Mayor Max III. Hey, bud.
Woo! Okay,
How's
bye.
it going? This whole place is yours, sir. You can do whatever you'd like.
I think maybe he's looking for some paperwork to sign.
Yeah, it's true. Actually,
Some kind of official briefcase he can carry around.
very curious who's running Idyllwild, California right now.
It's just mayhem right now. Kids running around, just people running around naked,
Hey,
looting, fires.
this is all yours. The bed can be yours. That's Sebastian.
This is
He can be yours as
official,
well.
important sniffing.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
this
not
is
just
official
regular
business.
regular dog sniffing.
No.
So Mayor Max is today's incredibly special guest.
We just
Oh.
sniffed. The tide dragged through the water, which is nice.
That's totally fine.
Do you see this? What's happening here?
Yes, he does a little half sploot.
Yeah.
So Mayor Max, if you're thirsty, Mayor Max, we do have a little water bowl setup, a little ASMR setup for you. No pressure. It's just whenever you're feeling thirsty.
Hi, the official mayor. What do mayors even do?
We're going to learn all about that later. We're going to interview his human/chief of staff, Phyllis, in a little bit. So that's when we're going to ask the hard-hitting questions. He's not, I know this, we have an adoptable special guest. To be very clear, Mayor Max III is not adoptable. But
for the
if
right
you-
price.
if you move to Idyllwild, California, he can kind of adopt you
Okay.
as one. You'd be his
Or
constituent.
name your price. Name your price. Someone out there is going to buy this Mayor Max. I'm creating a lot of chaos. Okay, bye.
Would you like to do a jingle for Mayor Max?
I would love to do a jingle.
I'm very curious.
What did I say? What was I going to put in the song?
Well, just a note that, again, he's not adoptable, so you can't
What's
go to
wrong
your...
with my short-term memory when I'm in this room? It's gone.
As you may have noticed, we also have Mr. Javier here, both in ties, because they both have very important jobs.
Okay, well,
Let's hear it.
Max.
Oh, do you want me to give you the chords?
Oh yeah, do you
Or
wanna?
you have one in mind?
Do you wanna? No, please. I mean,
What
I
is
was
it,
just
numbers?
thinking like D, C, G,
That's lovely.
D. Okay.
Lovely.
Capo on the second. All I was gonna say is, Max, Max, Max. Here are the facts. You're a human person who's also a golden retriever. Tell me how to live my life because you are also the mayor.
The mayor.
Thank you, Max, for all of your service. You're a really nice friend, and I love you, Mayor Max.
Very well done, Jess.
That was probably the best song I've ever written in the history of writing songs.
When you went in to thank you for your service, chills.
Really?
Chills. Really got me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if...
Too bad the Grammys just happened.
I know. We just missed them.
And I would have fully been nominated for that.
Just missed them. When do you
missed
think
'em.
we can submit for 2027?
Tomorrow.
Yeah?
Get in there early. That's how it works.
If we could package that up, that'd be great.
Yeah. Put it in a doc. Scary. That's scary. Come here. It's okay. He's so sniffy.
It's okay.
It's official business.
Yeah. Hey, Max. Hey, come here, dude.
Hey. Do you like toys?
Is he okay with treats? Yeah. Do you have any special treats for him? Because if you trust us to be in charge of his compensation, you know.
I should give these to you and you could just.
Totally. We'll be responsible with them.
I'm going to throw these over here.
Go for it.
Sorry about that.
Jess, that's all you. Do you want it to be? Yeah, all you.
I'm going to give them to the dog. I'm not going to.
Very gentle.
This guy. Oh, can you sit? Can you sit? Oh, he has really pretty teeth. I saw just the bottom layer of teeth. Here, maybe you can see his teeth. I don't know. Look at the gentle.
I just can't get over how big his head and paws are.
Yeah, I think if my back's to the camera, I can show everybody his teeth.
And that's the real goal here.
Sit. Okay, yeah. Look at. Oh, so genty.
Wow.
So genty. What a nice, tiny friend. You're very nice. Here, he has a roll on the top of his head. He has like a unicorn situation.
He's got a smart bump? That's what it's technically called, a smart bump, Jess.
Show your teeth.
It's where all the knowledge is stored.
Really? That's probably why he's mayor. You should look at the top of his head. Look at it.
Come here. Give me the top of your head.
Here.
Oh. Max, how many times
He's so
a day,
and cute.
maybe per hour, do you get called handsome? Is it in the hundreds?
I bet.
Oh my God. It's like,
look at this coat. He's such a beautiful dog. And it's
incredible.
National Golden Retriever Day.
It is national.
Did you know that?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, like, did you know that coming into today?
I did not know. It wasn't a conscious planning that he's here.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I'm sorry I insulted you by asking you if you knew that. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's okay. I'm not offended.
I really messed up.
Did you get to like pet his little ears yet?
No.
There might be the softest thing on the earth.
I can't believe I missed that opportunity.
On the earth. Right?
And they're thick.
You didn't expect the thickness of the ears.
They're as thick as my pinky. And soft. He's so special, God. It's not common that I meet a dog this beautiful.
We meet a lot of dogs between the two of us.
We do.
I
probably
fully
meet a
enamored.
new dog at least every day.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the ear? Look at how thick it is. I don't know if you can see, but that's a thick ear. It's important. This is important. Okay. Screenshot it. Okay.
All right. Jess, I'm going to tell you all about dog mayors.
Tell me everything.
Okay. So I've got a full list of them to share with you. But first I'm going to go through kind of how this happens most often.
Do you think he likes me?
The mayor? Yes.
Really?
The mayor likes you. It's his job to like you.
Look. I kind of want to do a little D-shed right now. I wish I had my schmoop D-shedder. Look.
We'll have tumbleweeds. We'll have Mayor Max tumbleweeds.
Can't look at a dog normally.
Okay, Jess.
Tell me.
So, what you're probably most curious about is voting.
Yeah, that's what I'm most
curious about. And I cannot give you a straight answer, unfortunately. It varies significantly from town to town.
I need a straight answer.
Unfortunately, I can't give it to you. So every place does it differently, but many of these elections are fundraisers. So that's the one common thread, is that typically they are fundraisers. So like one vote, you can donate $1. That's one vote.
Oh, that's cute.
And the most votes wins. I don't think they do any ranked choice. Thank God there's no electoral college.
Okay,
it's very straightforward. And most of the time they're going against other animals. But I have one example where a dog straight up beat.
There was just a little sip.
It was a little ASMR.
Little ASMR sip.
It probably looked...
Wait, you said that some dogs go up against other animals?
That is what happens 99% of the time.
They go against another animal to be up for mayor? Like it's between a dog and a falcon or something?
I don't know if we have a falcon example, but yes, cats, horses.
Really?
But I have one example of where a dog beat a human, and I'll tell you about it eventually. For example, in terms of the fundraising, the Rabbit Hash election, that's a town, a city,
Okay.
Rabbit Hash.
Rabbit Hash.
Yep.
Where's that? Sounds like somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Kentucky. Close.
Oh, that's...
Very close.
Yeah, I mean, well...
Did you know they were close? It looked like you didn't know they were close when I said that.
Oh.
Mayor Max,
delicate sip.
I'm going to be honest. It looked like you kind of like went bobbing for apples on that first drink. Like it was very much dunk your whole head in there.
He needs to hear it. Tell him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got to be open to feedback. He's the mayor.
Absolutely. Email him.
Yeah. Do all those email? I bet all those. We'll ask. about how many emails his chief of staff has to go through. But so, for example, the Rabbit Hash election, town in Kentucky, functions as a fundraiser for the society's efforts to maintain and repair the town's remaining buildings.
That's cute. That's very creative.
$1 equals 1 vote.
Okay.
The Omena, Michigan election is a fundraiser for the local historical society. You can vote either in person or online. So again, these are all pretty much honorary. We'll pretend they're not honorary and they're very official mayors, but typically it's a fundraising effort.
Okay.
It's a very good use of that.
It's also so creative and brings joy.
So much joy. Now, the dog mayor duties also vary. And we have a wonderful example of someone who's really going above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Max goes above and beyond. I want to be very clear.
Okay.
Mayor Max goes above and beyond. That's his slogan. I don't know if that's his slogan. It could be his slogan.
Okay. Are you mad at me? Because you had an intense look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I'm not mad at you.
You had like this intensity that
I get really excited about the dogs.
I am impressed by it. And if anybody was watching, I bet they were like, okay.
Whoa, he's serious about
He's
dog
serious,
mayors.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll remain
but
serious.
like I'm supposed to ask you in every episode if you're mad at me.
I know. Well,
so that was my
box
one time.
checked.
Yeah.
Now the dog mayor duties.
Okay.
These are honorary positions, and the duties usually include things like parade walks,
Sure.
photo opportunities,
Hi.
fundraising, etc. So it's a lot of that.
You're very drooly.
Now, also the mayoral terms also vary widely.
Okay.
We have an example of a dog who was mayor for 1 day.
Okay.
And we have examples of dogs who have been mayors for their entire lives.
Wow.
So all that to say
It
that there are no rules at all
Okay.
when it comes to being a dog mayor.
Mm-hmm.
But Mayor Max is setting the standard.
Do you know who the first city?
What a great segue.
I keep
You're
wondering.
killing it with the segues.
Who was the first person or who was the first dog mayor?
I'll start with the first and we'll go from there.
Hi, you're so pretty.
So Mayor Max is synonymous with what people probably call a comfort dog, where he is so great in situations where people might be higher stress or might need some relief, and he's excellent.
He's great.
So in other words,
he's relaxing me.
In other words, what are you going through right now, Jess?
Name your price. Name your price. Okay. I know a guy. I know a couple guys. Okay.
Jess, we can
what
get you a golden
retriever. What is it going to take to get me this dog?
Jess,
name your price. I will adopt him today. Name your price.
He's not. You can't. You're gonna have to move to Idyllwild.
Really? Don't tempt me with a good time because I'll do it. I will move to Idyllwild. Actually, I've been meaning to go to Idyllwild. Have you been?
I haven't, but we have great excuses
You've never
too.
Been? Oh,
Jess, we have phenomenal excuses
town.
too.
Yes.
You've been.
I have been many times.
Why didn't you say? We'll get to it. So, the first ever dog mayor that we're aware of, his name was Bosco. He served from 1981 to 1994. He served in Sunol, California. Okay. Bosco won the mayoral election in 1981. This is a statue to him. This is him. And served until his death in 1994.
What a great photo.
Oh, brilliant
Look
photo.
at that cowgirl in the background.
I know.
I'm obsessed with this.
Captured the times.
Oh.
He was also the longest serving dog mayor ever. His slogan was "A bone in every dish, a cat in every tree, and a fire hydrant in every corner."
Mm-hmm.
A bronze statue of him was erected in Sunol in 2008. During his tenure, China... Oh, this is very funny. During his tenure, China's People's Daily newspaper in China published a story about his election, calling it a failure of democracy.
Stop.
They took it very seriously.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And that is the story of our very first dog mayor.
What a specific fact.
I know. Then we have the previously alluded to dog mayor for a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's Frida.
Okay.
She was the mayor of San Francisco.
Wow.
In 2014 for a single day.
Wow.
It's the shortest term by a dog mayor ever. They did interview her. I love when there's a news mic in front of a dog.
And a cute little pearl necklace.
I love when it implies that they asked the dog a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I believe this is Town Hall. That's the certificate of honor, but only a day. Only a day for Frida.
I wonder if San Francisco was without a human mayor for
that day.
And they were like,
That's a great question.
Let's have a dog do the job.
All right. Then we have, again, the aforementioned Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. And there's been a dog mayor. Well, I think they've rotated a few animals, but starting in 1996, they had a dog. This is Goofy.
So nice.
Goofy was the first mayor of Rabbit Hash, and he died in office. He beat another dog and a human in the race.
You know, you could do one single episode on each of these dogs.
I could.
Because I bet I have so many questions about what happened, how they did it.
Honestly,
it's kind of crazy and fascinating.
We're going to do a top 10 dog mayors.
Okay.
Little short episode.
Okay.
And I'll try to provide more detail in those.
And like it's Bosco was the first one, right?
Yep.
It's Bosco's owners who were the creative ones that started this. Like, who are those people? Those are big thinkers.
Full name Bosco Ramos.
Okay.
Yeah, just so for your Googling if you'd like to learn more. So then back to Rabbit Hash, we had Junior, Rabbit Hash's second dog mayor. He beat out another dog and a donkey. When Junior was the dog mayor, oh my God, this is so funny. This is the funniest detail of this whole little segment. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I find it funny. It's also a little bit sad.
You're really building
it up.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So when Junior was the dog mayor, he would often visit the local general store, but a visitor complained about animals in the store and the health department banned them, including the mayor. Okay. Then his owner was interviewed.
Banned animals.
Yep.
Okay.
Including the mayor.
Okay.
And then the owner was interviewed and he said, Junior feels just terrible. He's been sick recently, and then having this come along, you take a sick dog whose favorite thing is to go to the store on Sunday and greet all the children, and now he's not allowed to do that.
What a tragedy. That's so random. When you said ban them, I thought you meant ban the people who complained.
Oh. That would have
been really funny.
If Junior had his way, Jess.
Yes.
That's what would have happened.
That's so funny.
Yep. So then we had
Poor
a few
friend.
more. We had a few more. We had Lucy Lou. We had Bryn. Let's see.
Pitty.
Yep. Then
we've had lots of different breeds. I guess the breeds just don't matter.
This is Wilbur. Yeah, I guess not. This is Wilbur. He was a French bulldog. He was elected at only 6 months old.
What
Too
nice
young.
Little baby.
Too young. You have to be ancient. You have to be next to death to be a politician. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. To be a human politician.
Then we have our still ongoing. We have Boone. He was elected in 2024. He's a blue tick coonhound, and he is still the mayor.
That's awesome.
Yep. All right.
Boone.
This is okay. So Rosie is the mayor of Omena, Michigan, from 2021 to 2024. A horse named Lucky won the election before Rosie. Up until then, the race had only been won by a dog. People were pissed because Lucky's owner had a summer house in Omena, but didn't actually live there.
Wow.
How's that for some dog mayor drama?
That's drama.
So now after that debacle with the horse mayor, dogs were reinstated. Thank you, Rosie.
So I guess there are some rules around the election.
I get.
You got to live in the town.
People have their preferences. And yeah, that's a big one. If you want, you got to represent the people.
You got to represent
You got to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to New York, where they hold probably one of the most well-known competitions to be dog mayor.
Okay.
It is a vote, and you can vote from anywhere.
Oh, my God.
So this is Sally.
Ugh.
Sally was the New York City mayor from 2022 to 2024. She was New York City's first dog mayor. And then I have a couple more photos of her.
I love her.
Yep.
Look at her pearl necklace. That's a trend.
She got to meet Zoran recently.
Wow.
Big deal. And then at the end of 2024, no, this may have been early 2025, one of my favorite Instagram dogs, Simon, Upper West Simon, got elected as the New York City dog mayor.
Wow.
Would you like to watch him get sworn in?
Yes.
Promise to uphold the office of New York City dog mayor with liberty and yes, dignity for all.
I guess the hat is official.
Oh, such a sweetie. This is so sweet.
Isn't that incredible?
Like, you guys are real happy.
Yep. So that's
Look
Simon.
at that kid.
The current dog mayor of New York City.
Look at those ears.
Mm-hmm.
And that expression. That's a dog that's like, I'm going to get shit done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look.
I'm of the people.
I think he has, but we'll see. His tenure, I forget. The first dog had 2 years, so I think Simon has through 2026.
All dogs are free to chase pigeons. All dogs are free to roam in the trash.
Is Central Park fully dog?
Off leash?
Not off leash, but like they can go anywhere.
Dogs okay? I think so.
Okay, that's good because that would have been.
No, but
that would have been.
I would think so. It's a public park.
If I were dog mayor, I'd make sure of it. And
all dogs are allowed all over Central Park. I mean, maybe not in like the zoo part or like I don't know, museum part. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
You're asking the wrong guy.
This outside of current company. This is my favorite dog mare.
Really?
Yep. This is Duke.
Okay.
Look how official Duke looks.
Max, cover your ears.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Matt. Well, I said outside of current company.
Sure.
This is Duke.
Still hurts to talk about it. Okay?
Duke was the mayor of Cormorant, Minnesota from 2014 to 2018. Okay. He was elected in 2014, winning a majority of the votes. He retired in 2018 and he died shortly after. We featured Duke as one of our very first 15 out of 10 dogs.
Really?
Yep. There we go again. A news reporter with a mic in a dog's.
Yep.
My favorite thing in the world.
Okay. Well, I guess we know what you're going for Halloween. Just be like a news reporter and just follow Javier around. Do you have any comments on your costume?
That's good because he can keep his CEO title.
Yeah, you could do,
I'm just
both you and Taylor could dress up as like news anchors.
We're his like paparazzi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Paparazzi.
Right. This is my favorite photo in front of the sign where friends gather and he's just chilling in a little hat under the sign.
He's so tiny in all that grass.
I know. Actually, this is probably the only photo where he looks small because just to be clear, that's a 150-pound Great Pyrenees.
Wait, when you say it's a 15 out of 10 dog.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
Sorry. That's the highest rating we've ever given.
Okay. I thought you meant it was like the 15 out of 10 foundation.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me clarify. The highest rated dogs, hero dogs, like very notable dogs, receive a 15 out of 10. There's been about 50 in 11 years of We Rate Dogs.
Whoa.
Yep. And then our foundation that we started in 2021 called 15 out of 10, named after the highest rated dogs. When we sponsor a dog, those are also 15 out of 10 dogs, but for a different reason. So
they're not rated that. They are under the umbrella of.
Yes. So it's a little bit tricky.
That makes sense. I was like, you guys help this dog? Okay.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
It's just Duke, rated 15 out of 10.
Duke is a legitimate highest rated dog, tied for about 50 others up there.
Major.
Yeah. He's
and that's the highest
great.
ranking you can get. Has there ever been a 15.1?
No, Jess, and there never will be.
What about?
Because now we have too much branding. So, well, Javier.
He's on his way.
We'll see what he does. Only had him a few months, Jess.
You only have to do 0.1 and it's a big deal.
All right. So that was not all inclusive.
So cool.
That was not all inclusive. There's a handful of other dog mayors out there, and please look out for our top 10 dog mayors. I'll do it. I'll make sure that I get
special episode.
Very special episode.
That's so cool.
All right. So thank you, Jess, for entertaining my information on dog mayors. Now, the reason we're here, the reason you're all probably listening, watching, is because we have Mayor Max III in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are also very honored to be joined by his chief of staffs, his human. We're going to have one of his humans. We have one of them coming down. Phyllis, please welcome Phyllis. So Mayor Max III is obviously the third Mayor Max. Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about Mayor Max the first and second?
Yes.
And I have some photos to pull up of
Okay, great. So Mayor Max the first was the first mayor of Idyllwild, and he became the mayor of Idyllwild in 2012 on July 1st. And he was a 12-year-old golden retriever. Actually, when he won the election, he was 11. And he was a really great dog, and he was just a natural with people. He loved to meet people. He'd always extend his paw. And he loved to have a raccoon stuffed animal in his mouth. And he just was a wonderful, loving dog. And we would take him out in the public, even before we moved out of Wild, because he was so good with the public and he would meet people. And then he won a 2-year term in office, but he only lived for 9 months of a 2-year term. Oh. He was a 3-year cancer survivor.
Oh, wow.
And he did succumb to cancer 9 months into his 2-year term. And everybody was sad, and especially me and my husband. And so I wanted to continue the mayor's office. So I went to the animal rescue group that sponsored the election. I said, I'd like to continue. I plan to get a new Max and 2 deputy mayors. And I wanted to continue and have you grandfather us in to finish the 2-year term. They said, okay. So I got Max II as a puppy, and I got the 2 deputy mayors as a puppy. Max II was a wonderful dog. He was the mayor for 9 years. He succumbed to cancer as well, a little bit young for that, and that was a bit of a heartbreak.
I think that's the one I met, because I met him in Idyllwild.
Does this
most
look
people
familiar?
met him, and there he is.
Does that hat look familiar, Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was so funny because we could dress him up like a doll, Barbie doll. We could put any clothes on him, any hats, anything, and he just loved to pose. And I could just say, do the pose. And he knew exactly. And he would do that pose. He was
Mayor
a wonderful
Max
dog.
is so famous in Idyllwild. When
Yeah.
you
Oh, my
go
goodness.
there,
Yeah.
everybody's talking about the mayor.
Yeah.
Everybody's freaking out. If you see the car, like it's a big deal. Everybody hopes to get a glimpse of the mayor.
Yeah.
There's chatter. There's a buzz.
There is.
I'm excited to ask you about tourism, but first, what inspired you to enter Mayor Max I into this election process?
Right. So what happened was we had just moved to town. Nobody knew us. And they published in the newspaper that they were going to have this election. And for me, the weirdest thing happened. And right at the moment, I recognized it. It touched me at my heart like, and then I told my husband, we're going to win that election. I didn't know how. Nobody knew us. And, but I just go, we're going to win that election. Now, I didn't have certainty we would, but I knew I was going to go for it.
Yeah, you were going to try.
And I didn't even know what it meant. I did over the first 3 years figure out why it was important to me. But there is one thing. I did recognize at that instant that happened, that it was an honor to be the mayor of a town, a total honor. And what you have to do to go through to become the real mayor is quite a bit of work, and it's a real serious thing. And I go, but I knew immediately, mayor of the town, no politics. You ask him how he feels on an issue, you're going to hear crickets. But what you will know is that he loves you unconditionally. He's a very kind and loving dog. And I go, this would be nothing but fun. And who's going to create what we're going to do? And I knew I wouldn't be political. And so I go, this sounds fun. And so that was one thing, but it ended up meaning more to me than even that. But
I'm sure because you're affecting people's lives and you're
you're spreading so much joy.
Oh, we are.
Speaking of, you kind of alluded to what the Mayor Maxes and specifically Mayor Max III has done for like general tourism in Idyllwild. I bet if I just said the town name Idyllwild to this audience, a handful of them would only be familiar about
because of Mayor
Max.
Max.
Because of that guy.
Right.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Right. I mean, the most common thing that we hear is that people say I've heard this 1,000 times, that we really put Mayor Idyllwild on the map.
You did.
Yes. And one of the reasons that I did that is at the time when I heard about the election, I thought, well, if my dog is the mayor, what do people need and want from a mayor's office in Idyllwild? So I interviewed the town and many people and the business owners. 100% of the business owners said that they would like more business in town, that some of their businesses were struggling. And I go, well, I'm going to create promotion to do that. And I wanted to provide what was needed and wanted. And I feel that I've done that. I feel that we have done that above and beyond.
Just to like bring people to come meet Mayor Max. You get more people just because of the dog.
That's right.
That's so cool.
Because if I were to say, hey, I'm the mayor and I'm going to be downtown at 2:00 every day to meet you, maybe 5 people would come or not. But when I pull into town with the mayor, I sometimes have 200-300 people waiting for us. And we hear them cheering and clapping as we drive into town. It's so much fun.
Do they ever give him gifts? Do they bring
people?
him
They ask me, and I say, if you want to bring something, there's 3 things that I say. I go, he does like dog treats, but not all. And so I tell them chicken jerky or duck jerky, but he's finicky. He's the only finicky golden I've ever had. I've had 11. The others that I have will eat anything, not the mayor. He's fussy. The other thing I like are the orange check-it balls, but not a tennis ball. If it's
They're
soft,
harder, right?
They eat that, and that takes them to the hospital. So the hard check-it balls, they can't bite. And the last thing is a nyla bone. They can chew it, but it can't break it. And
I bet you're also inspiring some people to get these things for their
it works for us because my dogs, I haven't even counted, but I bet for eating things they shouldn't have eaten, I've been in my dogs in the hospital more than 50 times.
Yeah. And golden retrievers especially.
Yeah. They'll eat anything. One time I saw I was at a quilting show and I saw my dog go like this to a lady that was a quilter and actually a sewer. And I went,
no.
What happened? And I opened her mouth, and she had swallowed a needle.
Sewing needle?
I
knew you were going to say that.
4 inches long. I pulled it out of her mouth. I mean, it's like they'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Do you think also, speaking of golden retrievers, do you think that he'd be as popular if you were a different breed?
Okay, so
Because I am obsessed with Goldens.
Yeah.
And I know they have quite the fan club.
So I feel that he would be very popular if somebody was promoting it and
That's
making
fair.
that happen. But I will say this. The reason I went with Goldens is in 1984, we bought our first home, and we were in a neighborhood where it was a lot of children. We were playing in the streets, and it was great. But I thought, if my dogs ever get out, I don't want there to be any issue.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Goldens because I knew that they're very good with people. And my dogs got out all the time. There's never a single bite, never any problem. And so that's why I went with that. There are other breeds of dogs that I love. In fact, because we love animals so much, I love them all. I would have hundreds if it was affordable. And I love them all. And I have the same reaction. I want to take that one. I want to take that one. And, so it's, but so I do feel, though, that a golden retriever, if you're going to go, what would be the top 5 breeds that if it's going to be in public service every day, and sometimes with crowds of over 600 people all gathered around and kids yelling and screaming, what would be the perfect top 5? What would you say? I bet golden retriever would be in the top 5, and it might be number 1
for sure.
I always consider, of course, golden retriever and lab owners might totally disagree, but I consider the golden retriever and the Labrador identical dogs.
They're very similar.
They're the same kind of personality.
So
they got different hair, but I find them to be very similar in personality.
What does a typical day look like for Mayor Max?
Okay. The primary thing that he does is he comes out in the public every day to greet the public. And he also does events that are private events or public events. It could be a parade or tree lighting ceremony, or it could be
the Idyllwild tree lighting ceremony.
Yes.
I went to that.
Yes.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's during the holidays,
right.
But I really recommend it.
Yeah, it's fun. And he's always there, and we're always at the main events. So and then getting ready. So when you are doing dog things, you have to get the dogs ready. They have to be fed. You have to have everything in the car that they need. You could have your little bags in case they have to go potty. You have to have water. You have to have their brushes.
Lint roller.
You'd have to have, you could have treats, that kind of thing. So there's a preparation, and they all know it, that when we're getting ready, they know they're going out. And so we have to prep the dogs. We have to prep the cars. Then we have to get them to the event. Then they meet the public. Then if I have back-to-back events, they have to be walked in between. Then, all of that.
It's a celebrity.
He's a
That's what
celebrity.
we're dealing with. It's a celebrity in the entourage.
Right.
That's what we're dealing with.
Exactly. And then, by the way, when I have him out with the public, if I go too long, and because we don't usually ever leave the crowd, so... But what he does, if he's had enough, he sits back, and then he sits all the way back in the car because he greets people mainly from the vehicle, and then he won't come back out. And so then at that point, I tell everybody, I go, okay, he's done.
It's good to have boundaries.
Yeah, and you don't want to overwork him anyway. And I'm very careful about that. If we have an event that's five events in a day, I cap everybody at an hour. They have a break in between, and it's no longer than that.
That's great.
And so when they're senior dogs, though, when they get very elderly, like I have the deputy mayor, I have one surviving mayor from the second generation of mayors, and she's going to be 13 in May. She can't take long stuff. So when they're senior, it can be shorter.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
I do have to ask about his incredibly famous tie collection.
Yes.
How did this start? And is he enriching himself with the ties? Is that why he's in public office? Because he just is addicted to ties?
No, he does like to dress for success. But when I thought of, this was just A to B, I thought of being the mayor.
Yeah.
My dog's the mayor. He needs to wear a tie to work every day. And, how did that come to me?
It's logical.
I guess
it makes
you can't
sense.
be caught with the same tie 2 days in a row, I guess.
Well, I agree. And then, but I have thousands. And the reason that I have thousands. And
where do you keep them? Are they hanging in a drawer?
I have them hanging, and I have them there and elsewhere. And now that particular closet is a closet that I have my favorites that I have multiples of that I never want to run out of. So I have the red plaid, and the other, what you're not seeing is the other side of the closet has 2 rows.
I was going to say, you can see this is a mirror, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you can see some in the mirror,
in
right?
the mirror, you not only see Mayor Max III, but you see
more ties,
hundreds more ties.
What you don't see there are the other hundreds to thousands of ties that I buy, and what we do is we give them away.
Yep.
We don't sell them.
Javier got one.
Yes.
He's sitting behind me with his tie on.
Yeah, I offered everyone who has children or pets, they get a free Mayor Max tie. They get a deputy mayor certificate.
Yep.
We deputize them.
We've been deputized.
Yes, all you've been deputized.
Jess and I have been deputized. We also got a very cool calendar that is firefighter. You want to talk about that real quickly?
So every year I do my favorite picture of the year. I put on the cover. I do about 10,000 photos of the mayor every year.
Wow.
And I have to go through and select the right ones.
What
and by the way, I always say we have a world-class calendar designer, copywriter, and photographer. And then
color.
I pause
Is it a
and I
dog?
say that would be me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So anyway, I took that photo. And
that's
so
incredible.
he's in a fire engineer. And then in the month of October,
I'll go to October.
in October, it is we're featuring, I asked the fire department if they'd let me do Fire Prevention Month featuring, October. Yeah, there we go. Fire Prevention Month. So these are in the calendar that you can see online at www.mayormax.com. These are safety tips for how to protect yourself in a fire situation in your home. And so
That's so great. Can people purchase these?
They're free. They can contact me, and I don't sell them. So now I'll mail them to them. Now I print 10,000 every year.
Wow.
I now currently only have 500 left. And so the next 500 reasons
is for you.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how many emails do you get casually as the chief of staff of Mayor?
Well, sometimes, depending on what's going on, I could get more than 50 in a day. And sometimes I can get even 100. But ongoing, I would say every day I get at least 5 or 10. Mm-hmm. But I get communicated with via all forms of communication. All of Max's social media.
I'm sure.
People contact me there. People email me and people text me. And sometimes I'll just go, honey, I'm having trouble keeping up today because I might be, like this just happened the other day. I got 20 deputy mayor certificate calendar requests that I fulfilled for free. And then I have to do the certificate. How do you want your dog's name on the certificate? And then how many dogs do you have? And they want a tie. I go, is it a large dog or is it a small dog? And they go, medium. Okay. How tall is your medium dog? Because then I have to.
Phyllis, you need more staff.
I kind of do.
You need more staff for Mayor Max III. He's too big. He's getting too big.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the thing is that Mayor Max is a labor of love, and we, the staff that we have, if we had them now, they would have to be volunteers, and so we do everything ourselves so far. And but we are, as you know, working on global initiatives to help and all that kind of stuff.
My last question, because clearly this means so much to you and Mayor Max. Everything, like he arrived. We're going to show you a little video. He arrived in the Mayor Mobile. It's branded. You all have gone kind of all in on this as again, like you said, a labor of love.
Yeah.
Why does it mean so much to you to be able to do this?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, I was born into this lifetime, an avid animal lover, like over the top. I've been that way my whole life. Mm-hmm. But as I became an adult, I also became very interested in helping humanity. Mm-hmm. And I would have said before I moved to Idyllwild, but my biggest attribute is that my purpose in life was to have a major positive impact on mankind in my lifetime. Wow. And I wanted to help create peace on earth. Mm. And so my husband and I have both felt that way, and everything we have always done is to help as many people as possible. But we are also animal rights activists, and we work in rescue. And for the theme of this show, my husband and I, we work in animal rescue, and even the dogs help with that sometimes. And all our cars are rescue vehicles, and on and on. But when it came to Idyllwild, I would then say, so I'm a passionate humanitarian and animal rights activist. When I learned about the election, I did not know at the time why it touched my heart. And it took me 3 years to realize that what we were doing with Mayor Max aligned with our purposes for mankind. And the reason is that, and I meant to bring it today, and I only have one copy of it, but I put together a leather-bound book. I just took a random 600 quotes that people have sent to me from hundreds of thousands that I've received. And I received that type of thing every day to the tune of 10, 20, 40, 50 or more of how Mayor Max has helped them.
Oh,
how Mayor Max has given them hope. How Mayor Max has increased their happiness in life. How Mayor Max has helped them through crisis. So then I learned through this process that Mayor Max aligned with my husband's and my purposes. And our Max's charter is to help make the world a better place by conveying unconditional love and doing as many good deeds for others as possible.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Phyllis, thank you so much for joining us and for coming all the way over with Mayor Max III.
Our pleasure.
Max
He's incredible.
What a gorgeous
Thank you.
baby. We love you so much.
I'm so honored to have met all of you, and the best of luck with everything you got going on. And of course, you can follow Mayor Max. I believe it's Mayor Max 1.
Yes.
On all socials.
Yeah. On Instagram and TikTok, it's Mayor Max 1. On Facebook, it's Mayor Max Politician.
Cool. And then the website is mayormax.com.
www.mayormax.com.
Incredible.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Mayor Max, an honor.
Truly.
Truly.
What a gorgeous baby. And so inspiring to wake up and want to help people and to have such a purpose to help people.
I think part of that naturally happens when you spend so much time in close proximity to a golden retriever.
Totally.
It has to. She said she had 11 golden retrievers over the course of her life so far. I think that
makes a lot of sense.
I think it just happens.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
We need more people like Phyllis.
We do. More dogs like Mayor Max. You hear that? You've got big little paws to fill down there.
Yeah.
That tie that you can see now is from Mayor Max's personal collection.
What a collection.
And
it was
ridiculous.
really well organized.
It very well. Yeah. Let me just one more time. That's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah.
And that's only one wall of what she alluded to was many other walls of ties. Stay on the lookout for my top 10 dog mayors. We'll go in depth on a few more of them. And yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and
give it a like. Give it a like.
Give it a like. Can you say it right into the camera?
Give it a like. Would it kill you to give it a like?
And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, add us to your playlist. Really helps us out. And we'll see you next week with an adoptable special guest. I know I know all of you want Mayor Max, but he's not.
You know what I
not
said?
Adoptable.
I know a guy who
make
knows
it
a
very
guy.
clear.
I know.
But next week we'll have an adoptable special guest. See you next time.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks like a good dog. That's a good dog. Yeah, that looks like a good dog. A very good dog. Hey, that looks like a